Hey y'all, how's it going? Uh, this is it, man. This is the one, right? I mean, I've done it. I've pretty much hit max pity. Max pity. I am so pitiful. I'm so pitiful. How pitiful are you? Well, I'm so pitiful that I have managed 217 straight summon attempts. And I know it's a different pity count timer, but I've also missed like I think it was 5 or 6 extra in the legendary, which is a different pity count timer. But still, that's in that same period of time. 222 straight non-legendary summons. And if you count the ancients, probably got like another 2 or 3 in there. So possibly as many as 225 straight summons. Yes, I know the ancients and the legendaries are different pity timers, but hey, it's still a pretty impressive feat to be upwards of 225 and no legendaries. I don't care. 217, mathematically, yes, I know 220 is the guarantee, but mathematically, and you know, what are the odds of getting to 217? Well, let me tell you. At 200, you get a 5% bump in chance to get a legendary. Doesn't matter which one. Doesn't matter if they're extra. If you know you got this legendary special events going on, which does increase those chances. But just the regular straight up, just get some legendary. You jump to basically 5.5% chance at the first one because it increases by 5%, right? So you're already at 0.5. Every just getting a legendary is like a 0.5 chance. So you go up 5%. So now you're at 5.5. At just 2 times over 200, you're 10% chance. Now that's a 1 in 10 chance. 1 in 10. Okay, not particularly spectacular. 1 in 20, not particularly spectacular, but still, it's way better than 0.5, which is 1 in 200, right? 1 in 200. So you go from 1 in 200 to 1 in 20, and then to 1 in 10. Then you go to 3. That's 15% chance. Or yeah, so you're going up 15.5. Now you're up to 15.5, which is about 8%. 1 in 8. Not 8%. 1 in 8 chance. Okay. So you're rolling an 8-sided dice, and you have to roll a 1 or an 8, whatever you want to call it. But still. Now, again, you remember, you've already tried at 20%, and you've already tried at 10%, and now you're trying at 15%. So, I'm sorry, 20%, and then at 5%. You already tried at 5%, or 1 in 20. I'm getting all mixed up. You've already tried once at 1 in 20, and then you tried at 1 in 10, and then you're trying at 1 in 8. So these, again, yeah, your odds aren't fantastic of getting that one number, but still improved, right? But then at just the 4th time, you're now running at 20%, which is 1 in 5. Now it's getting pretty likely that you're going to roll, but this is just 5 over 200. Now you go up to 25. You go at 6. That's 5. That's 6. 6 times 5 is 30, actually. So you're going up to 30, right? No, 5 is 25. That's 1 in 4. That's a 4-sided dice. You just have to roll one number. Then you go up to 30. That's basically a 3-sided dice. You got to roll. You got to roll a one or a 3, whatever you want to call it, on a 3-sided dice. And this is after already failing the first 5 dice. That's just 6 dice. At 7, it's 35, which is better than a 3-sided dice. At 8, it's 40, which is what? You get to roll 1 to 4 on an 8-sided, a 1 to 4 on a 10-sided dice. 1, 2, 3, or 4, or however you want, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's still 4 numbers. 4 better on a 10-sided dice. And then it just goes even crazy, right? So at 10, this is 10, I'm at 17, okay? At 10, it's a 50-50 shot. 50-50, flip a coin, froink. And every roll, every chance on the flips from there to 17 improves that at. So think about putting weight on the back of the coin you're flipping. Just a little bit of weight. Flip it, and then put a little bit more weight. Flip it, then put a little bit more weight. Flip it, and you're just trying to get heads. So you're just trying to put that weight so the bottom of the coin falls to the ground. And you just keep flipping. And you just keep adding weight and adding weight and adding weight. Because now it's better than a 50-50 shot for 7 straight rolls. So essentially, once I hit 10, I've rolled 7 times in a row and got tails every time with weight on the back of the coin. I have put weight on the back of the coin and it still refuses to come up heads. The 17th roll is an 80% chance, right? It's 80, 17, 18, it's 85. No, it's an 85% chance because at 90, you would be at the 18th roll. At 95, you're at the 19th roll, and then 100%. So yeah, you're 85% chance. This means if you roll a 10-sided dice, any number better than 2 wins. Any number better than 2 wins. 80% chance. So that's a 3 to 10. That's at 6. That's actually at 16. At 17, it's 85. So it's still any number better than 2. But now it's actually going to give you credit for 2.5. So you can roll a 20, and now you can roll a 20-sided dice, and a 17 works. 1 to 17 on a 20-sided dice is enough at 17. So this means in that time I could not roll better than I was managing to get 18, 19, and 20. Somehow I kept getting 18, 19, and 20. And before that it was 17 and then 16. I kept hitting the 3 to 4 die roll for all the way up to there. Now I'm at 217 straight nothings. My odds are 90% at 18. 90%. This is a 1 in 10 after having failed after 1 in 8, 1 in 7, 1 in 6, 1 in 5, 1 in 4, and a bunch of 50% opportunities. Now I am literally 18 out of 20. 18 out of 20 is my chance. That's how good my chances are of pulling a legendary right now. Right now, this is it. If I don't get it, okay, so the only way not to get it, because I'm doing a 10 spot roll, right? The only way to get it, now this would change things slightly, both in my favor, I think, and against me. Okay, so the only way that this fails, the only way that this roll fails is if they roll the same percentage chance on all 10 rolls. And it's a same percentage chance on all 10 rolls. And of course I don't get it for all 10 rolls. That means I will have rolled a 1 or a 2 on a 20-sided dice. A 1 or a 2 on a 20-sided dice 10 times. 10 times. And I will have technically exceeded the pity timer, because I will at that point be at 227 rolls. Now, the only way that works is if for some reason a 10-spot roll rolls at the same percentage for all 10. Okay, so in other words, my odds would be better going 1 at a time, because it would go 80, 90, or 90, 95, 100 for these last couple of rolls. So I would go 90% chance, 95% chance, 100% chance. But right now, I should be rolling this. If it stays at the same percentage, I have 10 shots at a 90% roll. 10 shots. Now, I have more things. I have more gems here. So that would mean somehow, some way, at 220, I'm supposed to be guaranteed. That means, at worst case scenario, if it is not the first card, if they are increasing each one, worst case scenario, if it is not the first card in the 10, or the first card in the 10, That means I will have rolled a 1, 2, or 3. No, we're at 17. So 18. So this will be the 218th roll. So yeah, 18, 19, 20. So if the first one is not, that means I would have rolled a 1 or a 2. If the second one is not a legendary, that means I will have rolled a 1 on a 20-sided dice. The third one has to be a legendary if each one is increasing at the same rate. Okay, so mathematically, I should not, could not possibly fail at least one legendary. I almost hope, though, that this is going to roll all the same rate. I would rather take 10 rolls, because I failed at 207 with a 10 spot, right? So I went from 207 to 217 and got nothing. So that means at that point I was rolling, I think that was a 1 in, I want to say, let's see, a 5 is 25, 6 is 30. 7 is 35. That was a 35. I had a 1 in 3 chance 10 times and failed. If it did it that way, if it didn't increase as you go. But needless to say, that still adds up to 10, and that 10 should pop onto my 203, which should mean I'm at 217. Now, I would hope that they're not lame enough that they count every roll, like a 10 spot roll is a single roll, and a single is a single roll, in which case mathematically it would be stupid to ever roll 10, because you're only going to get one chance 10 times. One chance, and then just going to drop stuff. I don't think that's the case. That would be really bad. That would be bad. I don't think they're doing that. So it's all of them at the same percent. So here we go. I'd rather it be, personally, I don't know what they do. I don't know how they do it. But I would rather be, if you roll a 10 spot, like I'm about to do, that it gives me the 85% chance on all 10. Because that means I have a chance at multiple legendaries. I got a really super duper uber good chance, right? And then, theoretically, if I fail, I should have a 100% chance, and all 10 of my things would be legendaries. That's insane. Not going to happen. I really think it's one at a time. So it means my second or third card should be legendary. Or first, second, or third card should be legendary. And then everything's back to the count. It's a fresh start. And we'll go from there. But yeah, that's kind of how, I mean, it's kind of how it goes. We'll see. This is it, guys. I chatted it up. I'm going to push the button. If anybody wants to know how things go, this is your chance to see if I get Hex. Well, I wouldn't mind getting this guy, but at this point I'll be happy with anything. But these guys have the best chance, because in theory, these guys have my 80% chance plus their normal chance, because it's really what it is. I mean, if I'm sitting at 90% chance, 90, 95, 100, yeah. So at 90% chance, and those guys get extra. So I'm actually like 90.5 for all the other guys. So just almost 91%. But for them, for these two guys, I'm at like 92%, right? So it's like, 15 times whatever their normal is, which I think is about 0.8, I want to say. Is it 0.8? Oh, it's 0.5. So that's an extra 2.5. So yeah, it'd be about 92.5% chance that it's these guys, and a 90% chance at anything else. That's what I'm looking at, man. This is something I should never encounter again. I mean, mathematically, I'm telling you, this is near impossible. I just think most people in the world never get this far to 217. They'll hit legendary. They'll hit it probably maybe between 200 and 210. But getting to 217 is so hard. It takes so bad luck to go that far without getting legendary. I'm just telling you, I am 1 in a bajillion. I don't think the math goes that way. I don't believe it. Anyway, here it goes. Drum roll, please. Brrr. That's a really bad drum roll. I need a sound effect. Let's go get a sound effect. I'm gonna go get a sound effect. I have one because I actually put one on a TikTok video that was a drum roll. So, yeah. Where's my downloads here? Here you go. Should I just open it? Should I just open it? No, I didn't want to do that. I want to open it with just whatever. Open it with Media Player. Come on, man. Don't be difficult. Man. All right. Well, whatever. It's already opening, so it's not going to let me open it anywhere else. Ready? Set. I'm going to click the button as the drum roll starts. Here it goes. Ready, set. I did it. I failed. How is that even? Okay, I don't know how I failed. I don't know how I failed. This, I don't know how I failed, man. I don't even think that's possible. So, how? Okay, I do not. Okay, one of two things is going on here. Either I totally don't understand how the pity timer works. Or I meant, no. Okay, so, okay, I have no idea how the pity timer works. I am literally at 227 straight. 227 straight. That's not possible. 220 is a guarantee, right? Mathematically, that is a guarantee. You should not be able to fail at that point. So unless I had, the only way I could have failed on that to get anything, because look, the pity timer says, the pity timer will activate if no legendary hero is summoned after 200 consecutive things, invocation of spirits. When the pity timer is active and no legendary hero is summoned, the drop rate for legendary hero will increase by 5% on the next summon. The drop rate will keep building up until you summon a legendary hero, and then the rate will reset. For example, if a summon has a 5% drop rate for a legendary hero and you don't manage to summon one, the next one will be 10%. The pity timer and summon counts for legendary heroes are shared across all invocation of spirits summoning events. So it's the same thing for all the invocations, and I'm going to show you what my summoning record is right here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 81, 84, 94, 104, 114, 124, 126, 138, 149, 59, 62, 162, 164, 64, 74, 77, 80, 80, 180, 183, 86, 91, 94, 97, 200, right there, 200, 203, 205, 215, 225, 226, 227. So according to this, I'm at 229. Now I may have miscounted a slight bit there. I think it's only supposed to be 227. 229. Mathematically impossible according to the pity timer. According to the pity timer, I should have been guaranteed one on that last roll. So the only way I wasn't guaranteed is that every roll, even if it's a 10 spot, rolls at the same percentage. And that would mean I had a 90% chance to get a legendary, and I failed, and thus I got a bunch of non-legendaries. Because they were all 90%. So they basically flipped 10 cards for me and did not give me a legendary. 10 cards for me and did not give me a legendary. So on a 90% chance, and somehow I got there. So now, if that's the case, if they are truly doing a 10% chance, are the same roll for all 10 of your legendaries, if they're doing the same roll for all 10 of your legendaries, I should get 10 legendaries right now, because they'd be 100% guaranteed. And I'm telling you, I know they're not doing that, and I know they wouldn't allow that. So something's wrong with their pity timer, because I have literally just proven to you I have 229 straight non-invocation of spirit legendaries. None of these are legendaries. I mean, it's possible. Let's go back and see if I missed any legendary that I was wrong with. Anything legendaries? No, 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 no. I'm just looking to see if maybe in one of these 10 spots somewhere I actually got a legendary and didn't record it or didn't manage it. But I know that's not the case. But I'm just reviewing to prove that I'm not going insane. I have proven right there. I have done 229 straight summons and got no legendaries. So, like I said, mathematically, if that's the case, if that's even possible, that means at 217, they gave me the exact same roll 10 times, and because I failed it 10 times at 90%, that's the only way. So basically, I rolled a 1 10 times in a row. Mathematically impossible. Impossible. So unless they just roll once. So the only way that could be worked, I mean, nobody ever in the history of time has ever rolled a 1 10 straight times on a 20-sided dice. It's just never been done. It's never been done. Okay, somebody out there may have done it, but it's never been done by anybody you know or me. I'm telling you right now, it's never been done. Okay, so 10 straight times, it won. Now, that said, if they're really doing that, I should get 10 straight legendaries right now, because I have 229 straight, and that means all of my guys should be rolling at the same percentage. The same percentage, which means 229 rolls. That's 10 rolls at 229%. Which is, well, not 29%, at a 100% rate. It can't give me less. Now, let me state this. The only way I am wrong about how this pity timer works, and if this is the case, I'm telling you, this is the worst bit of bullcrap ever. And that is, every roll counts as one roll. So if you do 10 at a time, you get 1 roll count. Which means it's technically impossible to actually keep track of how many you've got, right? I mean, you'd have to literally keep track of 300 button presses, because it's 300 button presses. So you'd have to either go 1 at a time on the summon, or you'd have to, whatever you're pushing, whatever button you're pushing there, you have to count it 300 times, or 200 times, sorry. The pages don't even go up that high, because it goes your last 300 summons. Well, no, is it your last 300 summons? Summoning record. You can check the latest 300 summons. If that was the case, this wouldn't go to 39, right? Because your 300 summons, that would mean they would have to count. They would literally have to count your every page. You'd have to have 300 rows in here to count all of them, to know what's in there. But this doesn't go up to 300 rows. There's only 3. So if that'd be 3, there'd have to be 100 pages, right, to count 300 summons. Because it would have to be separate, because that would mean they're counting each one of these separate. And I think that's wrong. So I don't know how they did this. I think this is something that needs to be brought to their attention, because mathematically it's impossible unless they are doing them all. So the only way this is not a total jerk move, and they're counting every roll individually, I get 10 straight legendaries here. Because otherwise, that last roll should have been impossible. Should have been technically impossible. Because it even says in here, pity timer rules. You get up to the point where you're 100%, that's 220. You start at 200, 5% shot. So yeah, by the time you get 220, you've got a guarantee I've done 227. Or 29 or whatever the heck that count was. Here it goes. Legendary or bust. I am telling you, man, I'm gonna send this to I'm sending this to them because this should not be technically possible. I'll double count my count just to make sure, because when I complain and go, hey, you said 220 is the max. I mean, you are guaranteed. I want to make sure I don't, oops, I flubbed up and didn't count something right, but I'm pretty sure I did. Because I've counted them a bunch of times. All right, well, here we go. Let's do it again. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't even know. I have rolled 239 straight summons without a legendary. That is supposed to be impossible. It is supposed to be impossible. It is not supposed to even be a thing. And I'm going to find out what's going on. I should have gotten 10 legendaries based on all logic here. So they are not counting. They're basically not counting all 300 of your last summons. That's not supposed to be even possible. Because you only get 39 pages here. And it says you can check the 300 summons, the latest 300 summons here. And I have now got, we're going to count them together for the last time. I'm going to sign off here. For the last time, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. These are all 10, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm at 60. 70, 80, 90, 93, 94, 104, 114, 124, 134, 135, 136. No, I am wrong, people. I am wrong. I am wrong. I just saw it. I just saw where I broke down and how I messed up. There is a legendary in all of these. I didn't even see where it came from, but I must have gotten it at a point. I do have her, and I've been working on her. Okay, well, forget everything I just said. The world has not gone tipsy-toe. The developers haven't screwed anybody. Still a pretty good long break of not getting anything, I ask. But, I mean, I am over 100. But I am not. I repeat, I am not over 200. But alas, what do I know? At least I checked, right? Because it would have been great. Go, you guys are a bunch of jerks, man. You just lied the whole time. You don't tell no stinking truths, man. You're a bunch of losers. And then they're gonna go, buddy, did you actually look at your count? Did you look at it correctly? We see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No. 93, 103, 113, 123, 124, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And there she is. There was one that got caught in my crew 130 ago. That was 100 ago, 130 ago. I thought I was being hornswoggled. What do I know? But hey, I guess I keep counting. 130. Thought my odds were good. Not so much. 130. So I guess I'm not getting hex or anything for that matter. At 130, I don't even know how long. I'm going to go back and check. So at 227, 130 subtract, it was only 100. It was only 100 between legendaries. Because at if it was 230, and then I was wrong about how far it was, I'm 130 since the last one. That means there was about 100 after that. Not even that. So the time between legendaries, originally, the last one was less than 100. So I'm still pretty high at 130. But by no means am I being screwed over like I thought. Ignore me. But 130. Man, I would have thought it was good shape. Now, if I play a little bit today, you know, odds are getting better. I mean, odds don't change for you, right? But I got a 15% chance, which is, what is it, 2.5% chance for these two guys? Still not great. But, you know, I could hit them. I'll keep rolling, keep trying. Probably not going to get to the gems. I don't think there's much I can do right now. I've pretty much completed all of my dailies at this point. There's really not much for me to claim at this point. What are those? Oh, they're onslaught things. Idle rewards, get a little bit of that. Quests, get that. Yeah, there's not really much going on here. Well, at least I double, triple checked and found that I was lacking in my ability to. Well, it wasn't lacking in ability to count. I counted fine, but my observation skills may be a little off. Because apparently I could not see what a legendary looks like in that group. Got caught up in one of my 10s. So at 130, I'm still pretty high in times without, but I am not at the pity timer. Well, that was a lot of whining for a guy who was wrong the whole time. I don't know what else is there to do. I want to figure out how I could get another 10 going, but I got to get some more gems. I don't think there is a way to get more gems. Need 200 to get that gem. And there's really no gems here to be got. I mean, yeah. Is this reset? Can I go in here? I could go in here, maybe beat this, because you do get a fair amount of goodies when you do this one. I have to do normal. My guys are not strong enough. I don't get very far on the expert, on the elite one. I can barely get to the first. I mean, I beat like one guy. How much you get here? 5 diamonds, not enough. But again, like I said, I'm gonna go like, look, it's 374, and I don't know. These guys are really hard. I'm at 414, and it's a medium. Of course, what is this group of mine here? I don't even know who I've got here. Why do I have this bunch? Let's take her. And who else is in here? Why is this team so weak? I don't know what's going on here. This is a bizarre team. Probably because it's a hard one to do. He don't need to be in there. I got better. If I'm gonna do range guys, I got better range guys too. 32. Let's bring her in. I don't know how good she's gonna do. Let's go see what we got here. I don't even know what this is. I feel like there's a pretty good chance I don't win, but it's like you have to go so far, and I don't know if I'll get as many goodies. What's the bad? Oh, it's right there. I just got to protect one spot. Who's the toughest one? I want to put Livian in front. I didn't bring in a really good defender. Livian's a good defender, but she could be better. Oh, here we go. We got the medic nonsense. We got those stupid wizards. I hate them. I'm not sure the best way to attack these guys, but she's invisible, so... Yeah, we have the dumb wizard person. At this point, there's not a lot of guys I can put down that are going to be in a protective position. Oh, killed him dead. Dude, those stupid wizards are murdering, man. Murderific. Oh, I can't put any more guys down. She died already. Hey, we held them off. Hopefully losing guys is okay. Oh yeah, okay. So we got through one. Okay, so my 20 minutes is pretty much up. I complained a lot and then didn't get anywhere. And then proved myself a liar. So yeah. That was quite an eventful scenario, wasn't it? Okay, so I don't these guys, I need better medics or better ways to deal with these jerk faces. Who do I want in here? I mean, there are better guys. I mean, maybe. Who's better? I mean, these are just wins, right? You don't even have to win big. You just need to win. That's one of the things nice about the Void Rift. There's no real pressure to actually dominate. It's just that these wizard guys suck. Ah, look at that. There's like nowhere to put. Like, Helga's not even going to have a spot. She can't even do anything. I can't back up my guys. It's like you have no choice but to be in the front. And I don't think Helga is good enough up front by herself. I don't think she can... here come the stupid wizard jerks. Can't even reach her. This is really the only spot to actually hold these guys, right? Oh, she can't hold them though. Well, at least Helga's taking care of business by simply not getting involved. I still got to hold 17 more guys back. I don't know how that's going to work out. All right, got 11 more to go. Helga's trying to wreak some havoc here. We're working our way through slightly. Surviving the wizards. We did it. We survived the wizards. Only 2 left. Now, don't make it look like it wasn't Constance killing anything over there. Constance doesn't do anything but try to keep everybody alive. I mean, she's pretty non-contributory. So Laura did pretty good back there taking care of wizards. They couldn't see her, so she just kept shooting them. Invisible guys is pretty good when she was making sure the wizards didn't get behind me. Which is good, because if there's any other crawly dudes. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this, though, to be honest. I'm just trying to see if I can get to another 10 drop. Man, I'm so surprised. Look at that, I'm not getting much at all here. Getting some diamonds, a few diamonds. So you don't get a lot in the Void Rift. And that's only if I claim this. It means I have to stick with it. Oh, I got to go do some gold. As much as I would like to do double gold, I don't have a double gold option, so. I don't. Who's in here? We need. What if I go with Brienne? Would Brienne be good in here? Let's go bring Brienne in for a bit. Let's give her a shot. She's not as big as Terrazin, but. Or Verizon or Verizon or whatever she is. But she does have an AoE, which. You know, supposed to be good, right? Alright, so we have the full max of ability here. So we're going to go like this. And this. And of course this. Followed up with this. And of course we're going to throw in this. And this. And then we'll go ahead and let her play. And we'll make sure he gets to play as well. And yeah, that's it. I guess we're all doing those guys. Comes the next wave. Slow them down, man, until we can get to the next pull. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to use my pull. There's only 2 guys here. Oh, there's a couple of bigger ones there. Alright, let's go and do some pulls. Alright, gonna try and clear up. Again, it's not a good clear there. Got a lot of little weenie guys in the midst. We'll go ahead and let her do her bit. Now there's only 1 again. So we're not gonna do any more pulls until we get more baddies in here. Alright, we'll let Brienne have a couple shots, and we'll slow everybody down. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Cleaning out the chaff. Should be some decent gold in here, right? There's 1 more wave of guys coming. Ooh, man, they are trying to overrun us. They are trying to overrun us, but they are running out of guys. It's like there's only 3 of them left. They are not going to get through. It did take the kitchen sink to stop them, but we did stop them. So I guess I'm stuck in here now, right? I mean, I really kind of have to. I've made it this far. I've done some stuff. I don't really want to go back to the other one. I mean, it's decent gold, but I was hoping to get a little bit more stuff in hopes of getting another shot at a 10 summon attempt, which will put me at 130, 140, assuming I don't get anything. Should be pretty good mathematically, just saying how many times can you miss in a row, but I've tried all of the complaints about math because the simplest of math is counting. I actually counted correctly. I just missed that there was a legendary hidden inside of that muck. So really it comes down to guys that can just take a lot of beatings. I mean, really. I mean, I can't use really weak guys in here because they just get clobbered. You need high HP guys. I should no, I was thinking maybe Abomination, but it's going to come down to, I mean, Laura can sit up here and try to shoot guys that I only get 1 guy in here, man. This is so bad. They don't give you very much room for your guys. Oh, now we got an archer in there. And there she is. So I don't ever use Alara's ultimate because she can shoot people for free back there and nobody can touch her. I like the idea of keeping her untouchable. Just feels like the right way to go. See, like over there, Lara might kill the wizard before she even comes in to irritate me. I don't know what's going to come out of here. That's what I'm worried about. Helga's not even having to fire yet. They don't do that much. The bow guys have trouble against healers. They're the weakling bow guys anyway. They're like, what the heck is shooting me, man? What is shooting me from back here? I keep getting hit by stuff. Yeah, we're cleaning house on this one. I don't think there's too much risk. There's not too much risk of anything. The wizards aren't coming out. Nobody's coming out and doing any real damage. Alara's killing all of the wizards before they can get their before they can get anything going. And even if they do get close enough, Helga just murders them. Oh, somebody died. Who'd they kill? Oh, they killed my healer. Man, they are jerks. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. And Void Rift doesn't care, just lets you win. Any win is a good win. Who did all the damage? I bet Alara's up there. Look at her, man. She took those guys out at the top. Was able to keep all the wizards off of me. She's really good. That invisibility is so important, I'm telling you. Just don't use her ult, because then her invisibility goes away and she takes a punch in the face. By whatever's in the area. Yeah, she gets a double shot at that point. But it's you know, it's the end of the line for you. Because she's, unless you've got her up with crazy HP, but if you just, I think just build her power up. Build her power up. Just let her just shoot people for invisibility. Stick her out in the middle of nowhere and just let her go bam, 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 and creatures can't shoot at her. She'll just wreck stuff. She is really good if you could just keep her invisible. Now, of course, if somebody's doing AoE and they're shaking the whole world, yeah, well, she's going to go down. But at least she's got a fighting chance versus a lot of other guys when you're not going up against AoE. So here we are again. What can I do? Oh, they're going to actually let me put down my guys. Well, how nice. Alright, I'm going to put Alara down over here so she can shoot at stuff. I probably should put somebody over there first, though. Huh? Maybe. There are so many bad guys here, though. Man. Alright, so maybe I should not have put her down first. She's gonna... I don't have enough. I gotta restart. Okay, so I gotta go left and right first before I'm even allowed to put guys on the middle. What if I put... Can she do enough damage before they get through? No. Oh, we got a big boy trying to come in here. I hope we don't get wizards coming in from here. Oh, who died? Oh, Helga. My bean girl. She's just not meant to be up front like that. Look at this. The stupid wizards suck, man. They suck. They are not fun at all. I don't like them. We have got to kill those things. I don't know how though, because they hit so hard. Huh. Huh. I don't even know how to do this. If a wizard comes up behind me, I quit. It's like, if a wizard decides to hit me from behind, I quit, because that's stupid. Look at that, one-shot kill. Oh, I hate her. God, what is the deal with these wizards? They're impossible. I don't have any answer for them. They just one-shot kill everything. I don't even know what to do here. Oh, another wizard. Of course, they're coming in from the sides. Oh, yeah, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is so dumb. You can't, there's no way. There's nowhere to position for these guys. They're just going to shoot and kill everything. I don't know. I don't even know where to put guys at, man. I'm totally stumped on this. Yep, wizard dead. I gotta put another guy down, because if I don't, he's gonna kill her. And that's it. Those wizards are stupid. They're stupid. You can't kill them. I mean, they're like invincible, and they're devastating. At least for my guys. I can't put guys near them, so they get to just sit there and do whatever they feel like. She's not going to cut it. She don't hit hard enough. Is there even a way to get? I can't even attack the ones in the corners. I don't have enough guys. Okay, that's it for those guys. And I have one guy I can put up here. So yeah, you can't even defend yourself against the ones behind you. They just shoot you from behind. Huh. Ugh, jerk face is coming to hit me. And now we have big boy over here. And we got another big one coming down over here too. I don't see how I defend against him. Who died? He did, of course. No, wait, who died? Oh, my healer. Whatever. How did he die? Oh, because he's got these stupid mages coming in from the outside. Ah! Can't frickin' fight them. Yep. They are killing everything. Okay. Okay, I quit. That's not gonna happen. I can't. There's no defensing this. They just kill everything. As they come in, they shoot you, everything dies. It's like you can't kill them fast enough by any means. I could maybe put Olog in the back there, but even then, it's like it's one guy and he's not going to hold forever because he can't kill anything. He just sits there and holds the fort. And then all you guys around him get shot, and then he just gets pummeled. So I don't think I have an answer for that one. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. Yep. That's it for me, man. I'm gonna stay here, which means what I get is what I get, which isn't gonna be enough to put me over the top for anything. I'm probably not gonna get any bonusy stuff. Got a few things. Doesn't look like I got any gem. I got a few of the yeah, can't change. What do I get? 50? It's not gonna work. It's not going to put me over the top, though, man. It's not going to let me have a 10 spot. And I don't know how to get a 10 spot at this point. What are those for? What are all these things? Gold dragon token used to increase the level of the pass. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Could try to move up and get some stuff via the thingies. What do we got here? I can get an ancient summoning shard. That's not going to help for my purposes. That's not going to help. I mean, this will get me there by tomorrow. It's not going to help me any today. What do the events got? Let's see, we got Duel of Champions. I can get to a... If I can get some serious arena battling going, which I cannot. I lose too much. I'm fighting too many big guys right now. I can get a couple... I can get 40 more gems, which is something, by looting gear pieces, and I can definitely do that. And then I can summon some stuff and get another one of these, and maybe 40 more. I got 11 hours for all of this stuff. So it means doing a bunch of... What does this one do? Summon heroes. Well, I ain't gonna do me any good, because that means I have to summon heroes. I gotta get to the 10 before I can even do that. Moral Codex. I don't think I have anything in here. I have 750, which is enough for gold. That's it. So yeah, I guess my only real option is to go do a bunch of looting gear pieces. And meteorites from gear raids and artifact meteor raids. Win rewards his points. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go in there and see if I can get this 40 at least. I'm not going to get to 6,000, obviously. I'm sitting at 1,100. But I could maybe get a little progress going here. What would the 40 get me? How close is 10 spot to 40? 700. Now 40 is not going to get me very far. I'll be 740. I'll be 140 short still. All right. Well, don't know what to try, guys. At 130, it's looking pretty bad. Ah, got Hex. Oh wow, I got mica. Good job. Because I have not been able to get. I have not been able to get any of the Dylans you need to get mica done. That's a big accomplishment. Let's go in here. How much XP do I have? I've been doing enough summons. I should have. Oh, jeez. Really? I don't even have that many. Huh. Not that many at all. I still don't have a Dylan. I do need to do some promotion raids. That's a thing too. All right, let's go do. I'm gonna stop. I have work to do. I have to get to work, get some actual stuff done. So we're gonna go gear raiding. We're gonna go here, and my 20-minute attempt at stuff turned into a blah. So I'm at 130. What is max? Ooh, 58 times. I don't need to do that 58 times. I do need gear grade 1 items, by the way. I would love to get me some stuff, but I don't think it's worth 58 tries. And that'll push me up into the crazy stratosphere, won't it? You know what? I have a bunch of stamina potions, too, still to burn. So maybe I should just do this. How close am I to the next level? 473. I mean, 19 would be awesome. Well, what is that thing? Oh, that's when you start getting the bullion, the stuff to let you upgrade your gear. But this lets me at least get the gear, so I'm pretty good there. What is that? Is that bullion too? Kulakan spirit imbued with this magical substance can be used to ascend your gear to new heights. Oh. Let's just do this one. 58 times at double the resources. So this is gonna be like 100 and 2 bajillions worth of stuff, right? $100 bajillion stuff. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Yeah, that was a mess. Till next time, take it easy.